Hi guys, hope you're well. I wanted to do a very quick video. This video will tell you why you shouldn't attend the webinar on Friday and reasons why you should, but I'm going to start with why you shouldn't and what you get. And I also want to make it just really as if we're here together. What I mean by that, I know this is a YouTube video, but I want to make it very much like if you came to me and you said, what's the real thing? Like you see loads of promos from myself, loads of sales videos. I just want to speak to you as a person, so I hope it comes across like that. No sales stuff. I want to tell you the absolute truth, in my opinion, of whether you should attend or not. So let me get right into it. The webinar is taking place on Friday. You don't need to attend. Okay, I know that sounds weird because it's for sale. If we go down here, you can get in for $17. It's going to take place on Friday. It's going to be really, really good. I'm going to go through what we're going to cover in just a second, make it a really short video. But you don't need to attend. Most of you that watch my stuff, I've released courses since 2011 on Amazon. So if you've been with me any amount of time over the last year or over the last 3 or 6 months, you probably don't need to attend. And that sounds really weird because how's that for sales? And the reason I'm saying it is because when you see loads of stuff online like, oh, they're always selling courses, or everyone's always trying to sell something, my advice to you is if you feel like that, just get going with my free stuff. You can search here for the 15-day challenge, and if you follow that and incorporate the stuff, you will have a site out there. See, I'm just going to speak plainly because I want to help, and from my side of the thing is, every time I've said that to someone, so if someone comes to me and says, oh, you're just selling something, I always go, look, follow my free stuff, and you guys that have been through it, you'll know that that's pretty in-depth, the 15-day challenge. It goes through all the stuff. It's not like, here's a video showing you the secret, but to get the full thing, you need to buy this product. It's quite in-depth. It goes right into it, and if you follow it, you can get a site out there. And I've got no problem with people saying, look, you're always trying to sell stuff. And I say, look, follow my free stuff. And never to this day, in nearly 15 years online, has anyone sent me, Chris, I've got one site out there, it's got 30 pages, 1,500 words per page, all interlinked, all done properly, and it's not working. And I'm not saying that to boast. I'm saying it that if you feel, if you're in that position now and you're listening to this and you feel like, oh, I don't want to buy anything, don't buy anything from anyone and just get going on the stuff. Because I want to bring it back round, and the thing is the only thing standing between you and making good money with Amazon affiliates is a niche. Okay, so like if we go to Amazon.com and we go, like I said in the master plan, if you check that out, if we go to home, garden, pets and tools, one of the highest paying categories, and we go to kitchen and dining, and we go to one of these, so let's pick, I'm just picking any one here, coffee, tea and espresso, and then we go further down into the niche like single serve brewers. Okay, and then we're on here and we go here. You've got all of the you've got all of them mapped out, and like the best sellers, so we can actually see here, we can see the best sellers here. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the niche. That's the niche. And then you've got the portable power generator site. As long as you can do this stuff, you can get a site up and running, but keep it really, really simple. I just wanted to do a video for a bit of momentum. I know it's back to front, but I want to explain that the only thing that, look, this site has got 9 pieces of content. I know I talk about this site a lot. 9 reviews. Let's have a look. 10, 11 pieces of content, and it's making sales. And that's worth money if I sell. That's worth money if I build it up. And it started making sales. And yes, there's work gone in there, but not as much work. I'm telling you right now, not as much work as jumping from thing to thing, hoping for the Holy Grail. If you follow my stuff, if you respect what I say or listen to what I say, this is the number one thing I can tell you. I don't care whether you've got ClickBank products. I've built over 50 of them. I don't care whether you're an affiliate for ClickBank I spent a good number of years just as a ClickBank affiliate selling gaming products, ranking #1 on Google using the same SEO techniques, and it was really, really hard work. There was no software, and I'm talking over the thing. Some of you might remember SE Nuke and stuff like that. I've tried all that stuff, okay? The only thing that actually makes you money is a plan. So you have to know what you're doing. What's your plan? Are you going to build the site up and sell it? How many pages are you going to put on? You have to have a plan to get to a destination. It's no good sticking one page on a site and thinking, yeah, I'll do that when I can. You have to have a solid plan that you're going to stick to the best you can, so you're getting the stuff done. And then you have to know obviously how to do the stuff, okay? But it's all available for free. And then you just have to do the work. And the hardest thing is you have to work with no money coming in, on faith, to get it working. And the #1 thing that holds people back is the learning curve, which again, you can find all the stuff for free if you're determined to do it. YouTube, exactly how to do it. You have to piece it together. And then just doing the stuff. So I know that sounds really weird because I've sort of just told you why you shouldn't attend the webinar. Here's who should. If you already know all that stuff and you've just listened to me and you really want a new lease of life, you want some niches to go at for Christmas, you want to learn how to take advantage of Black Friday, quick methods to take advantage of Christmas. If you want help with your plan, I'm actually going to be giving a plan in the webinar. If you want to see me go through updated for 2018, which again, I'm not saying that as a sales point, it doesn't matter if you're going through the 15-day challenge. But if you want momentum and you want to breathe a new lease of life into this and you want to get it done, and you're willing to build a plan and work on it, I'm not saying you have to work your ass off. I'm not saying you have to work like, 12-hour days or anything like that. I'm saying break it down, make the plan manageable for you, but you have to work. You have to put some time into actually content. That's the thing, okay? And I'm just speaking plainly. I don't know how this is going to come across. But I know one thing, whether you like it or not, that's the truth. Okay? So give us a thumbs up if you like it. If not, let me know why. Okay? The #1 thing I've found in all my online stuff, I'm not even talking about Amazon now, is that it's actually the content, okay? And you could say, well, I'm no good at writing content. But unless there's a sort of language barrier or grammar, I'm no good at writing content either. Okay, if you look at this is the other thing, okay? I'll just show you because I wanna give you something to help regardless of what you do, okay? Whether you attend my stuff or not. If we go into this post, this had 438 views and been making sales. And if you look at my content and if you listen to me speak, I'm not the best speaker. I haven't got any fancy words for you, okay? And I'm just being absolutely real. I'm not the best writer either, okay? I've just done it a lot. If you're determined to do this stuff, keep it simple. Just do your very best. And I'm pretty sure that 90% of you watching this can get something out there. But it's the time that goes in. Look, it's 8:30 on a Wednesday evening. And I'm doing this video. And it takes me time to do it. And I'm not saying, oh my God, you should feel sorry for me. I'm saying this. The only thing, this is the momentum bit, okay? The only thing standing between you and having a real business is working out where your time is going. If it's buying the latest plugins, if it's buying push button systems, if it's article spinners, all that stuff, okay? I'm not going to go on and on, but you know what you're doing with your time, and this is the momentum. At any point you can decide now, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. Just write down a plan in a notepad and pen now. How many sites do you need to get to your goals? Let's not ham it up. Let's not spend ages on it. If each site paid you, let's pick a figure. If each site paid you $100 a month, that's really, really low, okay? But I'm pretty sure that I could get any site making $100 a month. This site made $100 commission off one sale. This site makes over $200 a month, sort of creeping up as well, and it's got 11 pieces of content. I'm not saying that you always do that, but I'm just giving it as an illustration. A site that hasn't been built up that much. A bit of work gone on it as an example site. I showed you the gaming chair site, the boat site, best boat sets. Some of you might remember that. Remember that Furby toy one at Christmas that was doing over $2,000 a week. Budley jump ropes. putting CrossFit keywords in there, that was doing well. Jump starters, these sites work. The thing that you have to do is get a network of them working for you. Okay, you're either going to go for one big site, or I recommend if you're starting out, getting enough sites out there, 3, 4 or 5, so you've actually got something to work with that's showing you. This is the other big thing I want to talk about. I know I talk about this, it's the most important thing. You're actually looking at your stats and able to read them. It's not hard to do, okay? You're just looking 45 clicks in the last 28 days, okay? 1,291 impressions. And there's my positions. So if I click on there, it tells me what I'm ranking for. So the stuff I'm ranking for, I don't need to do much more content on, because it's there. But this stuff that's on the second page, that big one that sold, this one sold, and it was a $100 commission. So I want to push that up. Power generator for camping, ranking in at number 13. Best power generator for camping, ranking in at 12.8. I want to push these up. I want to see impressions as well. Look, all these, it's not hard, but the thing is, and I know I'm going on a bit here, the thing is, the only thing that matters isn't having a glorious site, isn't having a grammatically correct site, isn't having a site with wonderful SEO. It's putting in the legwork to have enough content on your site. If you take one thing from me, take this, because it will help you the most. Enough content so you can actually then have some results in. I don't care about sales, well I do, but initially, okay, when we're talking about building a site, enough content on there so we can actually look at the traffic and see what's happening. If you're there and you've got 10 pages on and you're really worried and thinking, oh my god, it's not working, I'll tell you, when I did ClickBank products, and there was one of them and it was in the gaming niche and it was really, really competitive, and I admit they were crappy articles. This was back in the days when you could get ranked on the first page of Google with like 200 words, but I used to write 20 or 30 articles a day. I'm not saying you have to do that, but that was years ago and I still do now. I don't mean I write 20 or 30 now. I tend to write longer articles, more informative articles. But all I want you to do now, regardless of whether you join the webinar, is have a look at what you're doing week to week. So take the last week and don't tell me or anyone else, but write down on a notepad how much content you produced and put on your site. And if it's nothing, and if you haven't got a plan, I want you to take this as momentum. I don't want you to take it as a sort of downer. I want you to take it as momentum, and I want you to realize that you can break this down and do it. And if you want a new lease of life on it, if you want some niches to go at and keywords, and if you want a refresher on how all this works, and if you want the SEO strategy, and I will do my damnedest to give you a really, really good webinar that gives you all of the information in one session. You just need a pen and paper. If you want to get fired up, and if you're actually going to do the stuff, I'd love to have you with me, okay? But I'll finish. You probably don't need it. But if you want that new lease of life, if you want to do this stuff, if you're really, really gunning for it, I'd love to have you there. I'm going to really, really put a lot of stuff. We're going to go through all sorts. I've put the link below. Check it out. The button's below in the description. If you're watching on Facebook, you'll find it in the box somewhere. I think you'll really enjoy it if you want to do this stuff. I hope that came across well. I tried to make that as real as possible. No sales, no BS. That is it in a nutshell. And if you take that on board and you sort of use it, you don't need to buy anything else in your life online, and you can have a business. So I wish you well whatever you decide to do. If you're going to join us, you're going to have a plan. I'm going to help you with it. Not that you can't do it yourself. I'm going to help you with niches. I'm going to help you with keywords. I'm going to go through exactly the portable power generators step by step so you know how it's all done. You can ask questions. If you need that, I'd love to have you. Okay, I will stop rambling. I hope you have a fantastic evening. I'll put the link below, and I will see you on Friday, hopefully. And if not, I hope to see an email from you saying, Chris, I watched your little YouTube video, your little rant, and I'm going at this like a bull in a china shop. Well, maybe not like that, but something more descriptive, maybe like a ballerina performing a wonderful dance. And I'm going to build these sites and I'm going to go for it absolutely. Okay guys, I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.